Hello, my name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel, Divinely Transformed. We're going to do a general reading for Pisces for February 2020. I hope that y'all are doing well. So keep in mind that this is a general reading. Some, none, or all of this may apply because there's no possible way it can resonate with all Pisces. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I myself have a Pisces Moon, which represents my mind and my feelings. So which means that I'm an intuitive, but I don't have to tell you that. But it's just part of my birth chart. Please keep in mind that time is relative, and this may be energies that have already happened. They may be happening right now. They may happen in the future, and they may not happen at all. So, alright, let's just get into the prayer here and get started. I call upon earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and ether. I also call upon the angels, assumption masters, Yahweh, Yeshua, and the Holy Spirit to show me what I need to see for this reading. This reading is intended for the highest good of all, in all time and space, and in all universes, and so it is. Thank you, Spirit Team. What can we tell Pisces for February 2020, please? What are the upcoming energies? What is the advice, please? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you. Alright, so the situation, the first card we have is the Five of Pentacles. So someone's feeling a loss. Someone's feeling alienated. Suffering alone, or maybe with one other person, because there are two people in this card. But they're feeling left out. Either they're left out in their home, and they're feeling left out in their family. You might be feeling left out in your social circle, or even your community, or at your work. Let's see what else is going on. Alright, got some more popping out here. The card that's crossing you is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands can represent Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but doesn't have to. This card talks about charging in to take action. I'm getting to change this situation, because universe is saying that you have the power to change that feeling of alienation. You might not have the power to change what happened to make you feel that way. Most likely you don't, but you have the power to change that feeling, which is basically by forcing yourself to feel the opposite emotion after you've processed this loss, this suffering, pain, and alienation. Once you've processed this, then you can transmute it by not staying there and just saying, hey, I'm done feeling that way. I can't change what happened. All I can do is try to make the situation better if possible, but I'm moving on. And I refuse to let that keep me down, which is a very positive energy for you, Pisces. At the base of the spread, we have the Hermit. Hermit can represent a Virgo, but doesn't have to. The Hermit is all about self-reflection, meditation. So you're either doing this or you need to. But when it's in the upright, a lot of times you're already seeking out this wisdom. So if you're already meditating and searching within, awesome. If you're not, or if it needs work, like for me, like my meditation practices need a little work, I'm continuing to work on it. So the Hermit is here for us so we can reflect inward about whatever is troubling us, to give us the right direction to go in when we're taking this action, to move on away from the situation, to try to make things better in some way, whatever the situation is for you. And this can be in any area of your life. This can also be in multiple areas of your life. That's how general readings go. It doesn't have to be just one thing. It can fit a couple things or a few things, or it might not fit anything. So it's just energy. What are the other energies for Pisces for February 2020, please? Show me what I need to see. Make it plain. Thank you so much. All right. So the past card, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine. Doesn't have to be. Feminine doesn't have to always mean woman. It could be just feminine energy in a man. Doesn't matter. But this is about nurturing and compassion and making your home. Taking care of everything and everyone in your home with loving pride and nurturance. So you feel like you've done all these things to help others in your home or at your work or in your community or in whatever, and you just feel left out. But you're not going to let it get you down, because you're going within and you're finding the way to go. Awesome. Crowning the spread, we have strength. Strength can represent Leo, but doesn't have to. This is talking about having the strength from divine in order to go within, find the solution to get out of this energy. It's the cheerleader of the tarot saying, you can do it, you can do it. And I love it that it's crowning your spread, because that, to me, I mean, the crowning card of the spread, to me, is divine influence. So whenever you feel weak, the divine has that energy for you. The universe has that energy for you, for strength. But it's your choice whether or not to exercise your strength. Because all humans have free will. None of these readings are set in stone because of free will. All right. A few cards popped out while I was talking. In the immediate future, this is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This is talking about loss of productivity, whether it be at your job and in your home, in your community, whatever it is. Someone's not working on whatever this is anymore, and there's a lack of progress and productivity. Perhaps squandering and waste as well. A loss of money could potentially be happening as well. But sometimes that's how we learn, just depends. Let's see what else is going on here. How you see yourself. The 10 of Wands in reverse. Awesome. This is the burden that is released. Despite all that's happened, despite the loss, there's 2 cards of loss here. Despite the loss that you feel, you have the strength to release this burden that you've been carrying for so long. And you're just done with it. Just done. It's finished. Done. You're done carrying that heavy load. You're done worrying about this, that, and the third. Because it's time to take action. Once you went within to find out the best course of action for yourself. In your environment, we have the King of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy. Doesn't have to be. But this is a man who is the king of his castle. He is very financially abundant. He has the Midas touch. Everything he touches turns to gold. This man is stable, grounded, loyal. And he is definitely someone to have in your corner. And if he is in your corner, he's there. Until it crosses with the money. Once you mess with the pentacles, mine. But if you're not messing with his pentacles, this male energy, he's very stable, and stability is extremely important. So let's see. Oh, something else to notice. We have a true pair here. King and Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. So, perhaps there are 2 earth signs in the mix here that this is about. What are the other energies for Pisces for February 2020, please? Okay, thank you. Hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. See if we can get that a little clearer. Queen of Swords in reverse. Could be a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, female, feminine energy, sorry. Doesn't have to be though. But this is someone who's not being fair. This is someone who is either going too much with boundaries or too little with boundaries. This is someone who will cut, you out. If she feels that threatened in any way, this is the cut you out card. Not kidding. And she can be very icy about it. And I say she very loosely. I can't decide if that's a hope or a fear. I guess that'll be up to you. But there's a potential she could be abusive in any shape or form. I hope not, but it's possible. She's definitely not balanced in the reverse. She just a mess in her head, and it can come out very badly. All up in her head. Man or woman, doesn't matter. It's just energy. So that's a fear, in my opinion, because it sucks when you're trapped in your head. In our potential outcome, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So the situation's going to be at a standstill for a little bit. Nothing will be happening. I do see 2 8s, both of them in the reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Wands in reverse. Both of them are future cards as well. So this situation is going to go on for a little bit. Unfortunately, this is drama of some kind. And it's going to require strength to get through it. But instead of nurturing others, be firm with others, like the King of Pentacles. Know your boundaries, know your worth, even if you have to stand alone for a moment or two. I am actually wanting to clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse, because it just seems like a vague note to end on. Alright, our last card we have to clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse is the Four of Pentacles. So the reason why there's not going to be the reason why this situation is going to be at a standstill for him, it's on pause, is because someone in the situation, or maybe more than one person, is holding on to something, like a grudge. I can't imagine it being anything else. There's a grudge here of some kind. There's some unforgiveness here. And that's why we need to go within. Perhaps forgive. For they know not what they do. Card at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles. Not surprised to see this. This is about seeds planted, but it takes time to harvest. So whatever the situation is for you, it'll turn out well, but you're going to have a little bit of waste here, because sometimes, when you're growing stuff, some stuff doesn't grow right, or it just doesn't grow the way it's supposed to. So you just weed it out, and then it helps the other plants here grow better. So whatever the situation is, it's going to take time. It's going to take strength. It's going to take searching within, releasing burdens, and just not feeding into the negativity. Once all parties involved can truly release and not hang on to whatever happened, then this Eight of Wands goes right side up, and then we have forward movement, fast, rapid change, communication, etc., etc. So, if it's you that needs to let go of a grudge and forgive, I encourage you, Pisces, to do that. If it's the other person, if you have already forgiven the other person and the other person hasn't forgiven you, then you just need to have the strength to release that, because that's not on you. And while this person might be close to you in their tie and their bond with you, just know that it'll take some time, but it will work out. And it might take a long time, but please be patient and have strength, because Divine is working on this for you. Well, there's your reading for this month, Pisces. I thank you once again for coming to my channel. And it's a good corner to like, share, subscribe. I'd like to hear anything y'all might have to say. In the meantime, have a good one.